Hello, in this video I want to talk about the Stronghold and how to level it up. So if you focus on your Stronghold, you have multiple of different options, but the most important thing is to use your energy on leveling up your Stronghold. Leveling up your Stronghold is very important. It gives you so many profits, like different things that can make you gold in the future, or like something if you don't really care about like spending your time on the Stronghold, you just want to play and experience the game. It helps you with other things. It helps you with your ults, makes you have better running chances, XP, and a lot of different things. Okay, so we'll divide this video into two parts. The first part I'll talk about leveling up your Stronghold normally, and the second part I'll talk about making gold while leveling up your Stronghold. Okay, so first thing we're gonna talk about is leveling up your Stronghold normally. So normally is that when you go to your Stronghold and you try to level up your Stronghold, you have different options to do in the lab. So you want to usually finish, you want to do all of them, since they will give you a good amount of XP. That's like normal thing, right? Also, the second thing, which is already also normal, is your station, is the fact that you can do different things. So like right now I have two, but I already unlocked level 5. I can unlock it anytime, and doing so you get also XP, and actually it gives you quite a good amount of XP. Like you might get like from like at 12 hours or something, you can get like 12,000 XP, which is like at 10% of your level. Okay, so that's the second thing, which is like the obvious two things to do. Now the third thing, which is using your workshop and building structures. So building different structures can make you XP. So it's all about the cost of building it. So like you can use different builds like these, for example, which will give you like thousands of XP, and it will take less, it will take like 1,000 energy, but it costs gold. So we want to level it up, but we still don't want to use a lot of gold, right? So I think one of the two of the best things that you can use to level up yourself, and maybe you will have like a better option, but two of the best ones is the water well, and you can upgrade your, it just only costs 10 per 10 iron costs almost nothing in the market, cost 11 for 100, and that will only use your silver, so it will use 5,000 silver. And if you do your silver dailies, you won't have any problem with silver as long as you're not wasting yourself. So that will take 5,000 gold, 5,000 silver, 1,000 XP, or 1,000 energy, and that will give you 2,000 XP. So if you do 10 of these, because you won't be able to do a lot, but in like days when you finish your lab, which will happen, you will reach points where you have nothing to do in your lab. You're gonna use around like, let's say 8,000 in your station, so you're gonna have a remaining of like, let's say 10,000 or something. You won't have, depending on your level, and it will go higher from there. So like with these 10,000 you can make about 20,000 XP a day, or actually it doesn't actually have to be a 20,000 XP a day. You can do it even shorter if you maximize it, but we'll just talk about like you can do it in a normal scale. You're not gonna open the game 24/7, so 2,300 XP, and the cost isn't that high, and but it just only costs your energy. When since we're only using the remaining energy, it's okay, you know, because like in this idea you're only using the remaining energy to level up your Stronghold. You could go for like other things if you want to make your whole Stronghold look good, but if you really want to make your Stronghold look good and you care about that, you're just gonna start crafting different things. Same thing is just you don't want to leave energy. That's one of the things you can make. And the other thing you can make that also can get you quite a good amount of XP is the bench. So the bench is the same thing as the water well. It just it's cost half of it, and it gives you half of the XP. So it gets 1,100 XP, but it costs half materials, half XP, half energy, and almost half of the time. It's not exactly half, not the price is exact, but it's close enough. And these two are the best, are the easiest things you can use to level up your Stronghold. Alright, so that's just how you basically play with your Stronghold and use structures like these to level up. Now the important part of this video, which I think everybody is supposed to do it, is using your remaining energy in your workshop. So right now using your workshop, you can craft different things. and these things will need recipes. So if you didn't unlock these recipes yet, you will need to unlock these recipes. So you have different battle recipes and stuff like that, and cooking and stuff like that. Right now, the most profitable thing you can do on early stages, because there will be better things in the future, but right now the best things is the fusion materials. So right now the fusion materials, and depending on your server, because from different servers gonna be different prices, so it's gonna be very hard, but I'm gonna tell you the basics of the idea, and you can do the numbers yourself in your server if it's different. This is EU center, okay? So the first thing which makes the most money, and I'll show you the way. So like the fusion material, right now the fusion material, if you search for the market on the fish costs 17, okay? So what the 100 fish costs 17, and then the pearls cost 3. Now the pearls cost 3, and just note that the pearl costs 3 right now, but sometimes they sell for 1 gold, and then last thing is the fish cost 8. Okay, so if the pearls cost 3, that's a bit annoying, because that will triple the price you usually spend, because I bought all of my pearls for 1. Okay, but it will go, but it still works very well. So right now, if you do the numbers, if you divide like the 100 that you buy fish, so you pay 17 gold for a 100, and then multiply it by 72 to see how much you pay for the exactly 72. That will be around like 11 like what, like 2 or something. And then if you look at the pearls, if they cost 3 gold, that will be around 9 gold. Actually, that will be 10.2. I think that will be 10.2. All right, and the last thing is the fish, that will cost around 7.2 gold. So adding all of that up, that will make the prices of all of these things around 26 gold. Okay, so that's on the highest price right now. There's gonna be different prices in a bit. So on the highest price, that's gonna be around 26 gold, and then you pay 76 gold. For me, it's 76 gold because I have a craft cost decreased by 4%. I don't know what you have, but so let's say 76 gold. That's gonna round it up to 76 plus 26. That's gonna round it to 112, 102 gold, 102 gold. Okay, now let's see how much you sell for. So there is something a little bit annoying when you sell something in the market, is that, let's say like if I add any item to the market and say 5, for example, it's the same rate. I will be my taxes is 5%, but it's rounded up. So no matter what, it's going to be rounded up. So for something like the fusion material right now, if you sell one fusion material for 5, you're only gonna get 4. Okay, so you craft 30 for the 102 gold, and then you sell it for, you after the taxes you get 120 gold, because 4 multiplied by 30, that's 120 gold. So you're making 120 gold, and you're making it for 102, so you're making in the process 18 gold per 30. Now you can make 30 multiplied by 10 2 so that you can make 20, and that only uses from your energy 270. So if you multiply 270 by 10, that's the amount here, the energy you're using 2700 XP. 2 that's like around it up to almost 5500 XP. So you can do this multiple times in the day. Now here is the thing about this whole idea, right? This whole build, the good parts about it and the bad parts about it. So the good part about it is that you're making money, but you're holding off your money. So to invest here, in each time you're gonna invest here, you're paying around 1,000 gold per 10, which is like 300 fusion. You're paying around 1,000 or more gold to make the whole thingy and sell it with the market tax, and then you're making from it around, like we said, like we're making it is like 180 gold, right? So you're making around that much. You're making 180 gold, but in return, but you're putting 1,000 and 1,000 like 100 gold. Okay, so that's like the part. So, and also there's like a good part about these things is that if you go look at the numbers in a different way, if you like highlight these items and look at them every now and then, like for me, I bought fish for like 1 gold, but like even if right now you can buy fish for like, let's say for 15, the birds can buy for 1 and the crab can even 8 or less, that will make your profit way better. Like right now, that will make you buy your ingredients for 20 gold. And the good part is that you don't actually have to go get your ingredients, you just buy it for in 2 seconds you get it. That will be 20 gold plus the 76, which is the craft cost. That will be 100, but that will make it 96 gold. So your profit increased to 24 gold. So you feel like maybe you don't feel the increase that is like a lot from like 18 to 0, but no, that's 6 gold. 6 gold multiplied by 10, that's 60 gold, and you do it twice, that's 120 gold. And you do it like 10 and 10, that's so you make more, so that's 120, and you can do it twice a day, so that makes it 240. So that's a lot of gold you can make per day. Alright, so that's the good part about it, you make so much money. But the bad part about it is that you're holding your money, that's 1. 2, it doesn't sell as fast as you think. Alright, like these items, I would tell you from my market, like if you look at my market, my transaction, these items have been in the market for days. I sell depending on the players and the market and the game. Some sell fast enough, some don't sell fast enough, but at the end they sell. But you have to be a little bit good about it, a little good with this. So when you do a build, when you do anything of these, so you have different recipes, right? Each recipe will be different. So let's go to the workshop. Where is it? Yeah, workshop. Every recipe is different, so that means the prices you put in are different. So sometimes if the numbers right now is close to what I'm saying, you're making profit. If it's not close, if you're buying it for higher than this, you're still making profit. You just how much. And if you're selling the fusion material for 5 gold, you're making profit. If you sell it for 4, you're not making profit, you're losing money. Okay, now same thing here goes for the oreja, for example, because right now the oreja cost, you're basically using almost the same material, so you can still pay like around 20 gold. So you're paying 20 gold and it costs you 194 to make, so that's 214 gold to make, and you sell it for 9. Now after the tax you're only getting 8, so you're making it for 240, so you're making more profit here, right? You're making a little bit more profit, but you can make way more profit in a different way. So I'm not gonna do it in this video. I already made a video for it, and something called a great success. So I'll leave a link for it in this video, at the end of the video and in the description. And what is great success is that idea that you can, when you craft something, you get that item twice. So if I made 30 fusion materials, so like right here, if you look at my chances, there's something called great success. So right now, if I go to my workshop, and that's why I mainly make something called super fusion, because super fusion materials, right, these one, if I had great success on it, I sell it for, and it sells for higher. So if I invest more money, but in return I make more money, because the fusion materials, the 2 fusion materials are almost equally making me money because I make the same amount of profit from both of them. I mean, the fusion materials make you, the simple Oroha one make you more, but it's the same thing. But when you sell it for, when you hit 1 great success with the price, so I'm selling it for 8, I'm making 240 guarantee. And my great success with the build that I'll show you in the video is good enough to make you quite a lot of great success. So that's how you make money from your stronghold. And before I finish this video, I just want you to know that these items can be made in different things, that depending on your market. And you can come ask me in the comments or in my Discord. I usually have these numbers on me because I always look at them, and they might be better at sometimes. So at sometimes in here in my server in EU, it was better to build it for using relic. That's when there was like a huge hype about fish, and fish spiked in price, so relic was better. Like this whole thing will always rotate, but at the end of the day, trust the process. You will make money if it takes you 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. You just take the item, right click it, put it in the market for 10 day for the 3 days, and it usually sells. They never return, they never come back to me after 3 days. The only way they wouldn't sell if the price dropped from like 5 to 4 or from like 8 to 9, and that happens really. And if they drop, you can still sell them because you're almost gonna even out because of the great success. And if you don't even use the great success, you're still gonna even out because the difference, you don't lose that much in them. So, or you can hold on those materials for a few days until they go up, but at all you make good money. And I would highly recommend it to do this build, to do this whole video plus the great success, because great success is how to maximize this. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, and if you have any other questions about this video, comment it down and below. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.